just look at this magnificent Victorian railway station. A Grade 2 listed building, Victoriana par excellence. Even the Victorian Society say what a marvellous edifice it is. And it's on the main line from Cardiff to Manchester, going through Hereford. It's a beautiful building, but how do you get to it? Look what's been built outside. This new super highway. Great if you've got a car, but how do pedestrians and cyclists get to the railway station? Firstly, they seem to have to cross this vast area of tarmac. Secondly, the phasing on the lights don't seem to allow enough time for even the nimblest of people to get across in one go. One of the few possibly unique pedestrian crossings in the country, which crosses the junction at a diagonal, not just straight across the road, and not a refuge bollard in sight so that you can stop halfway across to gather your breath just as one car has missed you. In actual fact, the phasing on the lights is highly suspect, as indeed the phasing on the whole set of lights, and a number of accidents have nearly occurred in this vicinity. But there is no regard for the pedestrian in this road-built and road-orientated city. So, there you have it. Cars, cars and cars. And what if you're arriving at Hereford at the railway station and you want to catch a bus? Where on earth do you go? There's no signs to say the bus for Brecon or the bus for Hay-on-Wye, or even the bus that'll take you to the outskirts of Ledbury goes from anywhere near the station. Well, there are some bus shelters tucked away in the nether regions of sidings and everywhere else. And do they connect with the trains? One doubts it, but you've got to find them first. But there is an area of land directly in front of the railway station, which, as part of the magnificent Edgar Street grid plan, which incorporated this new link road, we were promised a new transport hub where interaction and interchange between train and buses could be as easy as stepping, well, not stepping across the road in this case, but certainly stepping out into Hereford city. But nothing. We have nothing, and no signs of any hub at all, just an area of wasteland in front of the railway station. One strongly suspects that it has been lost in time. So there, you are a visitor arriving at Hereford by train from London, from Manchester, from Cardiff, from Portsmouth, from anywhere else in the country, and this is what you are first presented with. And of course, what about our poor cyclists? Hereford, indeed, could be a superb cycling city. It has the right configuration, it has the right topography, it is relatively flat. So you decide that you're going to take a little holiday with your bike, whereby you possibly need to get to somewhere like Hay-on-Wye, or even closer than that, Ledbury, or Bromyard, or any of the rural villages. So your first task when you actually get off the train with your bike is, where do I go? Not a signpost in sight to tell you where. So you get to the main road, not a cycle lane in sight. But how do you get to the city centre? Not even a sign in sight to tell you that there is a cycleway connecting with the city centre. But of course there's not. So your poor cycle is almost redundant as soon as you get off the train. So you have a marvellous railway station. You arrive by train and you are lost immediately. So, well, what an invitation to come to Hereford. This is 21st century Hereford. A place to come and visit, a place to come and live, a place to come and work. Certainly not if you're arriving by train.